The secret underground Pentagon hidden in a mountain. Everyone knows about Air Force One, the president's flying fortress. But what if Washington, D.C. itself was completely destroyed? Where would the government go? Hidden from public view, deep inside a granite mountain, just a 6-minute helicopter ride from the White House, lies a secret that is far more vast and far more permanent. It is a top-secret, self-contained, and nuclear-proof underground city, a massive military command center designed to allow the Pentagon's leadership to survive the apocalypse and run a global war from the heart of a mountain. Its official name is the Raven Rock Mountain Complex, or Site R, but it is better known by its chilling, unofficial nickname, the Underground Pentagon. But before we start our story, smash that like button, make sure you're subscribed, and hit that notifications bell so you won't miss any of our new, incredible stories. To understand why a nation would spend billions of dollars to hollow out a mountain and build a secret city inside, we must first travel back to the terrifying dawn of the nuclear age. The year is 1949. The United States has been the world's sole nuclear power for 4 short years, a period of unparalleled military dominance. Then, on August 29th of that year, the Soviet Union successfully detonated its first atomic bomb. The American nuclear monopoly was shattered. Suddenly, the continental United States was vulnerable. The primary fear that gripped Washington, D.C. was that of a surprise, bolt-out-of-the-blue atomic attack by a fleet of Soviet long-range bombers. Military planners realized with horror that the nation's entire military and political leadership was concentrated in one single, highly vulnerable target – Washington, D.C. A single, well-placed atomic bomb could, in an instant, wipe out the White House, the Capitol, and the Pentagon, effectively decapitating the United States government and its military command structure. In the face of this new existential threat, President Harry S. Truman gave a top-secret order. The military needed an alternate and completely invulnerable command center, a place so secure it could withstand a direct nuclear hit and allow the nation's leaders to survive and retaliate. The search began for a location that was close enough to Washington for a rapid evacuation, but far enough away to survive the blast. And it needed to be built inside a mountain. They found the perfect location. Raven Rock, a rugged 1,529-foot granite mountain in the Appalachian Range, just on the border of Pennsylvania and Maryland. In 1951, under the highest levels of secrecy, one of the most incredible and ambitious engineering projects of the Cold War began. For the next 2 years, an army of civilian miners, known as the Rock Hogs, worked around the clock, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, in 3 shifts. Using millions of pounds of dynamite, they blasted their way deep into the solid granite heart of the mountain. They carved out a space that is almost impossible to comprehend. The main entrance is a tunnel that runs for nearly a half-mile into the mountain. At the end of that tunnel, they excavated 3 vast parallel caverns. But the true genius of Raven Rock's design is not the cavern itself. It is what they built inside it. Inside the hollowed-out mountain, they constructed 5 separate, freestanding, 3-story buildings. They are essentially a small city of office buildings, built entirely underground. The final piece of this incredible fortress was its doors. The complex is protected by 2 massive bank vault-style blast doors, each weighing 34 tons and made of thick, reinforced concrete and steel. By 1953, the underground Pentagon was complete and operational. It was the ultimate Cold War bunker, a secret city hidden in a mountain, ready and waiting for a day that everyone hoped would never come. And for the next 70 years, its secret world would continue to grow and evolve, becoming one of the most sophisticated and mysterious military installations on the planet. Behind the 34-ton blast doors of Raven Rock lies a world that seems taken from the pages of a science fiction novel. It is not a simple bunker. It is a fully fledged, self-contained city, a subterranean metropolis designed to keep the heart of America's military alive, even if the entire world outside has been turned to radioactive ash. The 5 freestanding, 3-story buildings inside the mountain cavern house everything needed for 3,000 to 5,000 key personnel to survive and operate for at least 30 days, completely cut off from the outside world. The city has its own streets, its own traffic lights, and its own emergency services. The self-sufficiency of Raven Rock is almost absolute. The city is powered by its own underground power plant with 6 massive diesel generators, each capable of producing 1,750 kilowatts of electricity. These generators are fed by enormous underground fuel reservoirs, ensuring the lights stay on no matter what is happening on the surface. The city's water comes from 2 vast underground reservoirs, each holding millions of gallons of fresh water, fed by a natural mountain spring. It even has its own water treatment plant. The air the inhabitants breathe is protected by a sophisticated filtration system, capable of scrubbing the air clean of any radioactive, chemical, or biological contaminants. It is a sealed, artificial ecosystem, a high-tech Noah's Ark built into the heart of a mountain. Over the decades, the city has evolved to meet the needs of its inhabitants. It has a fully equipped hospital, a dental clinic, a fire department, and its own police force. To maintain a sense of normalcy for the thousands of people who would be trapped there during a global crisis, it also has a barbershop, a chapel, a fitness center, and in a surreal touch of modern life, it is reported to have its own Starbucks and a Taco Bell. This is the Underground Pentagon, a place designed not just for survival, but for the long-term continuation of government. Its primary, classified purpose is to serve as the alternate command center for the Pentagon. In the event of a national catastrophe, the Secretary of Defense, the Joint Chiefs of Staff, and thousands of essential military planners and intelligence analysts would be evacuated to this mountain fortress to continue running the United States military. For decades, the existence of Raven Rock was a closely guarded secret, its purpose a theoretical plan for a war that never came. But on the morning of September 11, 2001, the theoretical suddenly became terrifyingly real. As the attacks on the World Trade Center and the Pentagon unfolded, the nation's continuity of government plans were activated. At 9:37 a.m., Vice President Dick Cheney was rushed by the Secret Service from his office in the White House to a secure underground bunker. While the exact location he was taken to remains officially classified, it is widely reported and believed by journalists and historians that he was evacuated by helicopter to the one place that was designed for exactly this kind of national crisis, the underground Pentagon at Raven Rock. For a time on that terrible day, as the nation reeled in shock and confusion, the secret city inside the mountain was activated, fulfilling the grim purpose for which it had been built 50 years earlier. In the 21st century, Raven Rock is not a forgotten relic. It is still a fully operational, hot military base, a key part of the nation's defense infrastructure. It has undergone hundreds of millions of dollars in upgrades to its communication systems, its computer networks, and its defenses, ensuring it remains a state-of-the-art command center. The story of the Raven Rock Mountain Complex is a profound and sobering look into the secret history of the Cold War. The fact that a nation felt it was necessary, that it was a logical and rational decision, to spend billions of dollars and years of effort to hollow out a mountain and build a secret city inside is a powerful testament to how close the world came to the brink of annihilation. It is a monument to a war that was never fought, a city that no one ever wanted to have to live in. It is the ultimate insurance policy, a fortress of last resort that has been waiting silently in the heart of a mountain for over 70 years, a silent, powerful guardian hoping for a day that we all pray will never come.